Hey everybody, thank you guys for viewing. I just ask that you guys keep in mind that I really haven't done a live stream like this in a really long time, and it is like 95 degrees, so I am pretty hot. Just kind of give it a minute to see, hopefully, if things are working right. There, you guys can see me now. There's a pretty large delay, so please keep that in mind as well. So I have had a lot of people request that I kind of show off my whole collection. The only issue is with that is that my collection is kind of spread throughout. I have some in my house in multiple locations, and then I have some out in my studio, in my shop, and my house is always super messy. You clean it up, and the next day it's already a huge mess again. So I really don't want to be like showing off my huge mess. Plus, because of my 3-year-old daughter, I have couches in front of all my movies. So, in a lot of ways, it just is really impractical to try to actually just go to my shelves and show you guys the movies. So I thought this would be a pretty good idea, and I thought this would give us a way to interact while we do it and show off the whole collection. I do have a large collection. I've been collecting for many years. My dad was always really into movies. When VHS was out, he would always rent them. And I wasn't that big into movies when I was younger. And then, when DVDs came out, I got more interested in them. And then I started collecting, buying a lot of used stuff. Hastings was a good place. And then I just got more and more into collecting. And then when I started my channel, then I would kind of buy a little more. And then when I really focused on building my channel and putting out content, I bought a lot more movies. And I don't know, I'm at 2,500 or over 2,500 now, so it's a pretty big collection. It's going to take a lot of time to show them all, so I'm going to do them in smaller segments. Today we're going to be showing the Fox Icon Slipcover collection, which is a series that Fox put out. I think some of them were kind of hard to find. I did manage to collect the whole collection. We're also going to go over the 3Ds and the movies that start with numbers. Now, that doesn't include the shelf that I showed last time of movies I haven't watched, and that doesn't include steelbooks, because there's going to be steelbooks, obviously, with 3D, and maybe numbers too. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to try to respond to comments as well. Like I said, there's going to be a delay, so it's a little tough to really respond to your comments efficiently. So I want to say hello to everybody. Night Kitty, AKU, the Shapeshifting Master of Darkness, Angus McFadden, King Ocean Blue. I think that's everybody who's commented. How many parts this is going to be? It's going to be a lot, man. Do you have any UK editions or other overseas releases? I really enjoy some of the overseas releases. I do buy UK versions sometimes. So I think I'm going to have at least one UK version in this video. I do collect DVDs, some just typically on stuff that's not on Blu-ray. So the first thing we're going to do, and a lot of the order and stuff got... Is the video frozen? Give me just a second, guys. See if I can get the video working again. Is anybody else's resolution really terrible? Mine looks terrible. Well, my quality is set really low on my playback. So just tell me, is the resolution good enough, or does it look terrible to you guys? I most likely will be doing a Walking Dead unboxing. Yes. Okay. I don't want to, I mean, my playback just set it to automatically 144p, but I don't necessarily need to have it in high resolution, and you know, then it'll just use more of my connection for the higher resolution. So sorry about that. Hopefully this mic will, or this camera will stay on. I don't know. I've just been having issues with it. So let's get into it. First up, I want to show you guys the Fox Icons collection. Now these were these white slipcovers that Fox put out. Now the coloring looks a little off on here, I know. I'm sorry. I messed with the color settings on here a lot, trying to get this all to look right, and having my background behind me and everything. So Fox put these out, and I know they were available on the Fox Connect website. They were also available in some stores. I found some in stores, and I ordered some online. And I did have trouble finding a couple of them. They did 3 waves, and I didn't start collecting till the 3rd wave. So the first one I have here is 28 Days Later. This was a zombie movie. I don't remember a whole lot about it. It's been a while since I've seen it. I haven't actually even opened this one yet. This is still a sealed copy. I've considered doing some unboxings of these. What do you guys think about that? And a couple of these I had them already, so I gave away the sealed Blu-rays, and I put my open Blu-rays in them, so that's why some of them are open. The original Alien, it's kind of got green there, so it's messing with the green screen. This one I believe is one of those ones where I gave away the original, and I just kept mine. This one, they had these at Target. It's a really cool artwork. You got the alien head there on the front. Obviously, Alien is the movie where they're in space and the alien wants to eat them all. Yeah, it's annoying that they kind of release things over and over. The A-Team. This is a really cool cover here with the A-Team van. I remember I really enjoyed this one when I saw it in theaters, and then this was another one too where I already had it, and then I just didn't really, subsequent watchings, I didn't really find it to be as good after that. It's this like team of mercenaries, and it's an action comedy. Should I hold this not in front of my face? It was kind of funny though. We have Big Trouble in Little China. This one has Kurt Russell, and I've never seen this one, but this might be another one where I had it. I can't remember. It is unboxed. I know I did an unboxing of just this Blu-ray before, but I haven't seen this one. It's an action movie. Kind of interesting design there. Kind of some sort of Asian guy there on the front. I don't know what you'd call it exactly. So then we have Castaway. Geez, all these movies seem to have a green in them. This one's that one with Tom Hanks where he gets deserted on that island by himself for, I don't even remember how long it was. It was a super long time. Of course, Tom Hanks movies are usually pretty good. This one was a good one. This one too is opened already. I think Family Guy season 16 is supposed to be coming out. I know the pre-orders have gone up, I think, on Amazon, but there's no release date listed. Without looking at like previous years, I'm not really sure, but I want to say it's going to be in the next couple months. The day after tomorrow, with the Statue of Liberty arm there. This one is opened. This is that one where the climate change causes everything to go into an ice age. This is a good movie. Definitely enjoyed this one. The Day the Earth Stood Still. Now this is the only one that I don't actually have the movie. I had a ton of trouble finding this one, and I saw just the slipcover listed on eBay a few times, and I decided to just go ahead and pick it up. It's a pretty cheap and easy movie to get, but I just have a blank Blu-ray case in here. I do have the remake with Keanu Reeves that includes this movie, so I've been kind of debating on whether or not I actually buy the Blu-ray to put in here, or if this is sufficient. It's about a was it an alien? Yeah, an alien. The Day the Earth Stood Still. Die Hard. Great movie with Bruce Willis. It's actually been a really long time since I've seen this one. He's at this Christmas party, and terrorists are trying to take over the building and get money, and what do terrorists always do? This one has not been opened. This is a sealed copy. Are you having an issue trying to sign up for to win the Blu-ray? I have seen Into the Storm. Dodgeball. Who doesn't love Dodgeball? This is a sealed copy of the unrated version. I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, I think I had the unrated DVD, so this is still sealed. Dodgeball. It's like Vince Vaughn runs this gym of kind of misfits, and this global gym wants to take it over, and so they have to raise the money to save it. This is a good comedy, a really good story. There's so many just great performances in this one. The double pack in the slip, that's a good idea. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, let's see, July, August, I can't remember if it's September or October. Edward Scissorhands, another one I haven't really seen in a really long time. This is actually the sealed copy inside. The guy, I don't know why he has the scissor hands, to be honest. I can't remember. But it's really weird. This is Tim Burton and Johnny Depp, so of course it's going to be really weird. Fight Club. This is that one with Edward Norton and Brad Pitt. He joins this fight club, and so for fun he fights people. This is another one, of course, I haven't seen in a long time. This one still has the sealed copy inside. I did order that. If you guys saw, I posted that Zavi Steelbook. I did order that one. I should hopefully be getting that within the next few days. I did see Fallen Kingdom. I liked it. I do have a review up if you want to check that out, but I definitely liked it more than Jurassic World. The Fly isn't oh, this must be the original. I didn't know this was the original. This one has Vincent Price in it. Huh. Never seen this one. The Fly. What's up, Miss Sung? I wouldn't say that I particularly collect Scream Factory, but I don't not buy their stuff. I mean, if they have something I want, I'll buy it. I've never seen this one, The French Connection. Do you guys think it's stupid that I just have so many movies that I've never seen? Like, I don't know. A lot of these I only bought because I was trying to collect this set. This one has Gene Hackman and it does have the sealed copy inside. Next up is Hitman. I've heard this one is terrible. I've never seen it. Oh, geez, it was really in there. This is sealed. I've never been into the Hitman games. I never could do that silent run, that silent stealth action. I would just want to shoot everybody. But like I said, I haven't heard this one's very good. The Hustler, another one that I've never seen. Sealed copy inside. iRobot. This is that one with Will Smith in the future where like artificial intelligence are like servants, and they think there's going to be an uprising of robots. This one is sealed. I do also have the 3D version, although I can't remember if I ever watched the 3D version of this. I remember liking the movie though. It's been a while since I've seen it. And of course, one of the greatest movies ever made, Independence Day, another Will Smith one. Let's see, I have the sealed copy here. On Independence Day, aliens attack and Will Smith leads the fight to drive them away. I do not watch The Walking Dead, or at least I haven't started it, so I really can't comment on it. The Last of the Mohicans. I've never seen this one. I feel like, honestly, like a lot of these movies aren't really my style. This is a sealed copy inside. MASH. Until this collection came out, I didn't even know there was a MASH movie. I mean, I've heard of the TV show. I've seen the TV show. But I guess they've turned it into a movie as well. Another sealed copy on this one. Why is this one so heavy? This is way heavier than the rest. Max Payne. I don't think I have seen this one. Isn't Mark Wahlberg Max Payne in this? I loved Max Payne, the original Max Payne. That game was amazing. I beat it several times. I feel like Max Payne 2, I can't remember that one as well. And then I never played 3. I might have 3. Sealed copy inside. This must have a bunch of discs. It's super heavy. It only says 2 discs, but does this have the separate disc for digital copy? I don't know. This thing feels heavy. All right, we just got a couple of these left. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I remember enjoying this one when I first saw it. I don't think I ever rewatched it. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are spies, and they're married, and they don't know they're spies, and then they have to try to kill each other, but they love each other. This was one where I think I already had the copy, so I just took mine and put it in here. Great one here. Office Space. Oh, you can't see the little note in his mouth. Where all the people kind of hate their jobs. And no, I didn't see Mission Impossible Fallout. People hate their jobs, and the one guy gets hypnotized, and he stops really caring, and they hate their boss. And it's a hilarious movie. It has Jennifer Aniston and Ron Livingston. This is a sealed copy here. I might have had the DVD before I got this. This one I've been thinking about unboxing a lot just because I really want to watch this. I don't know a whole lot about it. I've seen it, but it's been many years. Of course, we all know the famous scene where they have the hole in the locker room or whatever it is. Porky's sealed copy. Predator 2 sealed copy. I'm more familiar with the first Predator than the second one. Is this the one where they're like in New York City or something, or they're in some city? Los Angeles. This is the one with Danny Glover, huh? I don't really remember this one too well. Raising Arizona. Never seen this one. Sealed copy on the inside. This one has Nicolas Cage. It's supposed to be a pretty good one. I know it's popular. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Surprise, surprise! I've never seen this one. I must not like Fox movies very much. All I know is this guy is like a cross-dresser, and like this movie always seems to be popular around Halloween. Should be a sealed copy on the inside of this one. Speed. I remember liking this one. Of course, my tastes have changed a lot in the last million years it's been since this came out. 1994. Holy moly. I was only a little kid. The new Predator looks alright. Anyways, Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock, and they're on this bus, and if it goes below, what was it, 55 or 88, or it must have been 55, 88, it's Back to the Future, it'll blow up. It's pretty interesting. Sealed copy of that. It's kind of funny how this one was so well done and popular, and then everybody hated the second one. Of course, it didn't have Keanu Reeves in it, so didn't have that going for it. Super Troopers. A lot of people love this movie. I thought I liked it. I didn't love it. Broken Lizards are this group of comedians. I found actually a lot of them in the stores. I did order a lot actually on foxconnect.com when they would have like special deals and you'd get like one free or whatever. And then I ended up getting a couple on eBay too. But like Target and Walmart and Hastings when they were still open. This is a sealed copy, but basically it's this comedy group and they're cops and they just kind of act stupid and whatnot. I do enjoy it, but I haven't finished the second one yet, but I think it's pretty hilarious. Taken it really launched this whole kind of Taken style movie for Liam Neeson. This one's opened. This one I already had before. But basically his daughter is visiting some foreign country and she gets sold into as a sex slave or something like that, you know, and he has to go find her and he has this special set of skills. And it was a good movie, actually. This movie was super awesome, but then they just milked it to death. Last one is the original Wall Street movie. This is a movie I'd definitely be interested in seeing. It has Michael Douglas and Charlie Sheen, but I have never seen this one. And this is a sealed version on the inside. I have not seen Walk Among the Tombstones. So now we are going to go to the 3D movies. Now, the order got messed up. I did have them in alphabetical order, but putting them in a box and now taking them out of a box. And I'm going to have to bend over to grab them out of the box here because I only have so much room to put all these movies. They are going to be just kind of random. I'm going to tell you guys as much as I know about them. So let me get a drink of water before we get into this. All right. Paranormal Activity. The Ghost. Have the titles all been backwards this whole time? I don't know if I can change it now. I thought I had fixed that before. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had that all set up already. I just noticed they're all backwards. I do have a lot of TV shows. I will do Honestly, TV shows will probably have to be at least 2 parts. All right, so Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. This one was, what was this one? This one was that one where they had the 3D camera. And I did find some of the 3D to be interesting in this one. It wasn't too prevalent throughout the movie, but at certain points it was a really cool effect. I don't remember the movie too well. I do have a review up though, if you guys are really curious on my thoughts on that one. Penguins of Madagascar. I actually really like this movie. It was really funny. A really fun movie to watch. It's an animated movie about all these animals, and I can't remember. They're trying to save someone, like somebody gets taken or something. They gotta save them, something like that. I don't remember the exact plot on that one. Well, it should be fixed now. Paranorman. I have not seen this one. I think I got this one from the Disney. No, not Disney. No, never mind. I don't remember where I got this one. Paranorman. Luckily, it's mostly green, so you guys can't see it. Jurassic Park. Who doesn't love Jurassic Park? Great movie. Love the movie. They bring dinosaurs back to life, and they go to the park, and everything goes wrong, of course. I did like the 3D. I don't think it's the greatest 3D, but I definitely think that it kind of added a dimension to the movie. I definitely like this 3D version of the movie. Jupiter Ascending. I don't know that I'll ever watch this one, to be honest. Channing Tatum and Mila Kunis. I've heard nothing good, and I can't imagine anything good. Nitro Circus 3D. I actually watched this movie on Netflix, and then I got this at the pawn shop for just a few dollars. So I haven't actually watched the 3D version, but it's kind of like Jackass, or it's just these guys doing extreme stunts, and maybe this has less of the pranking and stuff, but it's bikes and cars and motorcycles and all that kind of stuff. Are you kidding, bro? Get on that. Jurassic Park is an amazing movie. One of the best movies ever made. Monsters, Inc. I love this movie. Not only because it's just a great movie, but my niece and I used to watch this together when she was younger. To me, these Disney Pixar movies, although I'll rarely be like, hey, I want to watch Monsters, Inc. If I got a kid around, it's a movie I enjoy to watch with them. You know what I mean? I don't think I've seen the 3D. I didn't actually buy this one. A friend of mine bought it, didn't want it, and traded it to me for something else. I think just a regular Blu-ray. They didn't care because they weren't going to watch it. Monster House. I was pretty disappointed in this one. The house is like alive and the kids are afraid of it and it tries to eat them and stuff. I think the 3D was alright in this one. I was just kind of disappointed overall in the movie. Minions. What was this one about? Was this the one where they were trying to find someone to follow or something? I don't know. I did not care for this movie. I definitely think the Minions are funny in the Despicable Me movies, but on their own, it's just like they don't speak English. They're just, making noises, and it was super annoying. I did not like this one at all. All right, Men in Black 3. I've never seen this movie. I do actually own a few copies of it, but I have yet to see this one. What did you guys think of Men in Black 3? I know this one's kind of like a time travel, and I think Josh Brolin plays a young Tommy Lee Jones. I was never a huge fan of the Men in Black franchise, so I don't know. I never did get around to watch this one. I should watch them all. I did get the trilogy not that long ago. Well, probably long ago now. Jeez, time flies. I got Megamind 3D. I I watched this at a friend's house, just the standard version, so I've never seen the 3D. I don't know. I don't really remember much about the movie. It's been such a really long time. Well, the thing though in the Despicable Me movies is they're not the ones, you know, that the main dialogue is. In the Minions movie, they were the movie was about them. You don't even know what they're saying. It's just like, it seems like almost like a movie made for infants, to be honest. Home 3D, I never watched this one. Jim Parsons is the voice of the alien, so my wife wanted it as a Big Bang Theory fan. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have seen that one, what you guys thought of it. We got Hobbit. Which one is this? The Battle of the Five Armies. I don't, I'm really not into these Middle Earth things. I watched one of them. I've seen one of the. No, actually, I did. I've seen two of the. Whatever. I saw the first Hobbit. I don't even know. The Nightmare Before Christmas. And you guys are probably gonna not believe this, but I've never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. I got this cool 3D version. Really need to watch it. Maybe I could watch it with my daughter at some point. It does have scary images though. Oh, I got My Bloody Valentine 3D. Okay, but this isn't Blu-ray 3D. This is, you gotta have these little glasses to watch it 3D. I got like My Bloody Valentine and Saw 6 glasses in there. Those are terrible. This shouldn't even be over here, but those are terrible. And I also have the My Bloody Valentine Blu-ray 3D version, where it actually has the 3D Blu-ray inside. To be honest, it's been about 10 years since I've seen this one. I don't remember being too impressed with the 3D. I think the story was okay. It's nothing spectacular, though. Now here is the first UK release here, Monsters University. Now, I just never saw this at a reasonable price in the US. I ended up getting a pretty good deal on it from Zavvi. And I always wanted to see this one just because it was a follow-up to Monsters, Inc., but I haven't ever watched it. So maybe that's something I'll put on my list. I don't know, I'm finding it harder and harder to watch older movies as there's more and more new stuff I'm trying to review. Another one that I've never seen, and I think I got this pretty cheap at the pawn shop or something, Meet the Robinsons. I don't really even know what this is about. The Martian. I think I watched the standard Blu-ray version of this. This is a great movie where Matt Damon gets trapped on Mars and he has to try to survive till help can come save him. This is a really enjoyable movie. Man of Steel. Oh, this movie disappointed me so. I never did watch the 3D version. I saw it in theaters though, and this movie was just so disappointing in every aspect, from the story to the cinematography to everything. To me, this movie just was not something I liked. Jeez, that slipcover's loose. Kung Fu Panda 2. Jack Black is the panda, and he's kind of a clumsy ninja, I did see the first one. I had tried to watch this one and I fell asleep, just super tired. I've never gotten through it. A lot of these movies I think would be good to watch with my daughter. Of course, can't watch the 3D, but could watch the standard versions. Lorax 3D. I don't think I ever saw this one. The Lego Movie. I did watch this one. It was a fun movie. I didn't see it in 3D though, but it was definitely a fun movie, where everything in the movie is Legos. And Pacific Rim. Aliens come and they create these giant robots to fight them, but the robots are so big you have to have 2 people controlling them. This is a pretty good movie. I had a lot of trouble staying awake when I watched this one, but I remember kind of enjoying it. I gotta watch Kung Fu Panda 3 as well. I did recently get the third one. No, I recently got the first one in 3D. I've had the third one for a while. Alright, Hansel and Gretel 3D. Jeremy Renner, never seen it. Gulliver's Travels with Jack Black, never seen it. This video is taking a really long time. The Green Lantern, everybody's favorite movie. Never seen it though. Kind of sucks. A lot of these movies have green in them, huh? The Green Hornet with Seth Rogen. You know, a lot of people really hated this movie. I liked it. I've seen it about 5-6 times, where Seth Rogen plays the Green Hornet and his dad gets killed, and he has to, I don't remember what he has to do, avenge his death or something like that. I liked it. The Good Dinosaur 3D. Gosh, there's a lot of green. Never seen this one. The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio. Never seen it. I guess it's a musical. So probably never going to watch it. Gravity with Sandra Bullock in space. Never seen it. Jumper 3D. Never seen it. Okay. The guy could like transport himself through space so he could go all over the world or something. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. This is the UK version, as we did not get a 3D version here in the United States. Love this movie. I have seen the 3D. It was pretty good. I don't know that I loved the 3D, but it seemed pretty good. The movie's amazing. I love it. Seen it like 6 times. Journey to the Mysterious Island. I've never seen this one. The Rock and the Mysterious Island. Maybe it's a rock on a mysterious island. Whoa. John Carpenter 3D, a movie that people really did not enjoy. This was supposed to be an entire franchise. The first movie performed so poorly, they canceled the rest, which really sucked because this movie ended on a cliffhanger, and I really wanted to find out what was going to happen to John Carter of Mars. I liked the movie, you know. Disagree with me if you like, but I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't really like was there's a lot of things that they threw a lot in there, and they used a lot of alien languages and stuff, and you kind of didn't really necessarily know what was going on all the time. It came from outer space. Somebody was nice enough to request that I review this, and I tried to watch it several times. I never got all the way through it, and unfortunately I never did a review of it. Came from outer space. This is the old black and white, this spaceship crashes kind of thing. Finding Dory. I actually haven't watched this one yet. Finding Nemo was alright. It wasn't one of my favorites though, that's for sure. Final Destination 5. Oh man, who even knows which one this was? I think all the Final Destinations were pretty enjoyable. But is this the one with Rob Corddry, or who was in this? I can't remember. Oh, David Koechner. I always confuse David Koechner and Rob Corddry. Like, I know, it's silly. We're like maybe halfway through the 3Ds. I have so many 3D movies, it's ridiculous. All right, A Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug. Smaug or Smaug? Hobbit: Unexpected Journey. Like I said, I only saw the first Hobbit. I'm just not that into those movies. I find them kind of boring. Hercules with Dwayne Johnson. Haven't seen it. He plays Hercules, I hear. What's this one called? The Legend of Hercules. Never seen it. Despicable Me. I love this movie. It's pretty good. The bad guy, Gru. He's kind of turned into a softie by the little girls. Has the minions who help him out. They're silly and fun. Like I said, they're funny in this one, but in their own movie, it's just really bad. Conan the Barbarian. Never seen it. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. I've seen some of it. I haven't seen the whole thing. This guy is like an inventor, and he creates this machine that turns the storms into food. I'm not really sure what happens in this one. Iron Man 3. I think people kind of like this one the least. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, the Mandarin was stupid, but I remember liking this movie. It wasn't bad. I haven't watched it since it was in theaters, though. There's a really great slipcover on this one, too. Hey, look, iRobot 3D. I want to say I did watch this in 3D. I don't really remember too much about it, though. It's got a cool slip, though. Immortals 3D. I think this was a pretty well disliked movie. I never saw it. I Frankenstein 3D never saw it. Hotel Transylvania 2. I remember watching it, but I think I fell asleep. Jumanji was so good. Don't even think about it. Just watch it. Hotel Transylvania. Dracula, I think, what was it, like his half daughter? She's like half human, half vampire. Comes to stay at his hotel for monsters or whatever. Or no. I'm totally saying that wrong. She is, it's like her birthday, and this normal guy shows up. And yeah. It was a fun movie. Alright, so we have the Predator. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be in this. But Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse the Body Ventura. Great movie. So many classic lines from Arnold in this one. So many biceps bulging out of control. I don't think I did watch the 3D version ever, though. Yeah, you could be wrong. Or you could be right. I really don't remember. And I may not have even ever watched iRobot in 3D. Point Break. I don't remember being too impressed with this one. Planes. I've never seen this one. Pixels. I kind of just hope I never have to watch this one. Piranha 3. Double D. This one was silly. I remember there was that one scene. Was it with David Hasselhoff? Can't remember, where they were like, no, maybe it wasn't David. I mean, David Hasselhoff I think was in the scene, but like they're at the pool or whatever, and the woman's like just down to bones, and the guy's like, oh, I got her or something. I can't remember what it was. I thought it was pretty funny. Other than that, it's probably not that good of a movie. Piranha 3D. This one had Jerry O'Connell in it somehow. And this one I think was better, but still kind of just a cheesy horror movie. Peanuts movie, never seen it. Goosebumps, I love this movie. I can't remember. I don't think I watched it in 3D. It was such a fun movie. Jack Black had a great return in this one. Unfortunately, he's not going to be in the sequel, but whatever. Godzilla 3D. Now, this one got a lot of hate. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. It doesn't have a lot of Godzilla in it, but it seems like movies are going that way, where they're more about the people than the monsters. I enjoyed it. If you didn't, that is fine. Gamer. This one was kind of weird, where all these people were like inside these games, and I think they were like, and then some people were like convicts, and they were like shooter games, and it was like real life. You got shot with real bullets and stuff, and people would control you through these chips. Through these chips that are like implanted in you or something. I liked it. The 3D though, I don't think was anything to write home about. But Fright Night, this was a vampire movie, and I think the 3D on this really suffered from just being super dark. It was just really dark picture. I don't remember a whole lot about it other than that it's about vampires. And it's Anton Yelchin was in this. Colin Farrell was like the main vampire. This one I got from Disney Movie Rewards. Frankenweenie. Never seen it. Finding Nemo. Like I said, not one of my favorites, but I do like it, where Nemo, what happens to him? He like gets caught up and ends up really far away, and his dad has to go find him. so hot. I'm running out of space. All right, Star Trek Into Darkness. Was this the newest one? I think this was the newest one. I did definitely enjoy this movie, but I didn't watch it in 3D. Yeah, I don't know why they put that one, Fright Night in 3D. Stalingrad, never seen it. Silent Hill Revelation, I've never seen it. The first one was so weird. I was just very confused by it. Sanctum, never seen it. This is like one where they go into like this hole in the earth, or it's like a cave or something like that. San Andreas. I can't remember if I saw this one in 3D. I really enjoyed this movie. Some people didn't. I think for the most part people liked it. Dwayne Johnson is kind of like a rescue worker in a helicopter, and there's this huge earthquake on the San Andreas Fault, and like everything's being destroyed, and he's trying to save his family. I liked it. There were some terrible moments in it, but it's pretty good overall. R.I.P.D. Never seen it. What's up, Tom? You're here super late. Prometheus. This video should go up though after the live stream at some point, so you can come back and watch it all. Prometheus. I did watch this one, but not in 3D. I liked it, but it's super confusing. I don't know. I just found the story to be very confusing. Priest. Never seen it. Pompeii. Never seen it. I buy a lot of 3D releases without ever watching them. No, this is pre-recorded. I just knew what you were going to say. Exodus. Never seen it. Everest. This one is an amazing movie. If you haven't seen this one, definitely check this out. It's a true story about these group of people who go to climb Mount Everest, and a whole lot of stuff goes wrong on the way. Of course, if everything went right, it probably wouldn't be that interesting of a movie. This really started my love affair with Josh Brolin. He's such an amazing actor, and I really didn't know him before this one, but there's lots of great people in this one, a great story. I know I watched the 3D. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head if the 3D was any good on this. I don't remember. Escape from Planet Earth. Never seen it. Edge of Tomorrow. This one is an amazing movie, and you guys have probably heard before. It's underrated. It's a really good movie where these aliens are kind of taking out everybody on Earth, and Tom Cruise has the ability to relive the day over and over and over to try to figure out how to win the war. It's just a great movie. I don't think I ever watched the 3D. Yeah, I think 3D is pretty much dead. Drive Angry. Never saw it. Nicolas Cage. Dread. I never saw this one in 3D, but I did see the movie. The movie was all right. I don't know. A lot of people really liked it. I thought it was okay, based on the Judge Dredd or comic book character. Probably definitely better than the Stallone version, although I don't even own the Stallone version. Dracula. Never seen it. Despicable Me 2. I enjoyed this one as well. I enjoyed all the Despicable Me movies. I probably never watched this one in 3D though. My elbow keeps cracking. All right, Bait. This is a shark movie that I never saw. They put out 2 versions of this, and I think Disney was doing this for a while too. This is the DVD plus Blu-ray and 3D, and they had a Blu-ray and DVD. So on these ones where they put DVD first, it's actually in a DVD case, which was super annoying. Has the DVD and the Blu-ray 3D. My dad picked this one up. I would have never bought this one in a DVD case. It's so stupid, but I never saw it. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I already talked about this one. The guy creates that machine that causes it to rain food. That's an interesting movie for sure. A lot of fun. Clash of the Titans 3D. I never saw this one. A Christmas Carol. Never saw this one. This thing is hefty. I think this has one of the digital copy discs. Hey, there's a Disney Movie Rewards code in there. What the heck? Yeah, that has the digital disc, so it makes it pretty heavy. Cars 2. I don't know. This one's the least liked of the franchise, and I saw it once. I don't remember it all too well. I had like four people over, and they're like, "Oh, let's check out the 3D," and then they're like, "Oh, let's just watch the whole movie." And I didn't have enough 3D glasses, so I was watching it in blurry vision. I really don't remember too much about it. And the 3D was terrible. Like everything just looked blurry. I couldn't even see. There's no 3D. Since I didn't have the glasses on. Captain America's First Avenger. No, I've never seen this one. I really wish I had the slipcover though. Also got this one from the UK, Beauty and the Beast 3D. I never picked up the Diamond Edition, and it was going for like over $100. And I got this for like 15 or 20 from Zavvi, so I was like, okay, yes. Marvel's Avengers, such an amazing movie. I love this movie so much when I saw it in theaters. It was funny, it had action. This is such a great movie. Great slipcover too. I do also have the steelbook that went with that. James Cameron's Avatar. I don't remember a lot about this one. They're go to this alien planet for some reason. I remember it was a really good movie. A lot of people liked it. It made a ton of money. It got converted to 3D. I have not watched the 3D conversion. Arthur Christmas. I did see this one in theaters. I have not seen the 3D version though. About Santa's kid and how Santa and his other kid have kind of lost the way, and Arthur is just kind of the one who gets the Christmas spirit. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Another movie that people just didn't really seem to enjoy. I liked it. I think the way they created Electro was it Electro? Was that his name? Something like that. I didn't like the way they created him, but I thought this was a fun movie. I was very disappointed that they didn't finish off the trilogy. Alice in Wonderland 3D. I've seen this one, but I've seen this one, but not in 3D. It's just a strange movie. Johnny Depp, of course. Yeah, visually, Avatar looks really great. I can say that for sure. But I haven't seen the 3D. Vampire Hunter. This is a really weird. Or Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. This is a strange movie. I don't remember a lot about it. I think this is one of the earlier 3D releases I got. When did this come out? Man, time flies. 2012. 6 years now. 300 Rise of the Empire 3D. Never saw it. And the 47th Ronin 3D. Never saw it. So I'm going to take a little break to pack up some of these movies back in the box. Then I have one more box that I want to show you guys. We are closing in on 1 hour. get in a position here. Going to take another quick drink of water. Sweating pretty badly. All right, this is the final countdown. This is the final 3Ds. We got the UK version. I can't remember if I got this on Zavvi or Amazon. Thor Ragnarok 3D. I love this movie. It was really fun, and it was a really different Marvel movie. Had the Incredible Hulk in it quite a bit. Texas Chainsaw. Who can even remember? They've had so many titles of these. It's like which one is which? How hot is it down there, Tom? Right before I started the stream, it was like 93 here, and I have no kind of fan or air conditioning or anything. You guys can now that I look, you guys can see I'm getting pretty shiny over here. Texas Chainsaw. This was a prequel or something. I think the movie was all right. Now, prepare for the hate. Terminator Genisys, the most recent Terminator, where they kind of just really mess with the timeline. And this movie did have a lot of flaws, that is for sure. But I did enjoy it. I really need to rewatch this, actually. I haven't seen it since I saw it in theaters. I don't remember thinking it was that bad, though. Of course, I did see Jurassic World on the same day, and I hated Jurassic World. So it could have just been like, well, at least it wasn't Jurassic World. I don't know. I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3D. Another movie that got a lot of hate. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it did do some really stupid stuff. The Ninja Turtles looked stupid. It had all that stupid Michael Bay crap in it that he always likes to do. But I found the movie to be enjoyable. Oh yeah, Shredder was a Transformer. But I thought I liked the movie, you know? It was a fun movie. I don't think I ever watched it in 3D though. What is this one called? The Legend of Tarzan. Never watched it. I don't know. Some people have said they like this one. Tangled. The wife wanted this one. Never saw it. Star Wars The Force Awakens. I did really like this movie. It was a fun movie. But I've never seen the 3D on it. This is a cool set. If you guys haven't seen it before, check out my unboxing video of that. Yogi Bear. What did this have? Justin Timberlake. Was it Dan Aykroyd? Can't remember who the other one was. Not as bad as you'd think, really. I think the 3D was all right on this. Nothing spectacular. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd. But I kind of remember it being okay. Wrath of the Titans. I think I watched this one, and then that was why I bought Clash of the Titans, but I don't really remember too much about this one. I think I did actually watch that one in 3D. War of the Worlds. I watched this at a friend's house, but I fell asleep. When you work nights, it is hard to stay awake. Like, people who don't work nights don't understand what it's like. When I saw this was a really cool movie, I do need to go rewatch it at some point. This was, I believe, the Target version, and it came with this book, and it has like the full slipcover version and everything inside. Pretty cool version of this. War of the Planet of the Apes, a really good movie. My daughter loves this movie. Fortunately, she can't watch all of it, but just a really good movie. Very sad too. But I don't think I've seen this one in 3D. No, I saw this one in 3D. I think the 3D was all right. The Walk. I want to say this movie was kind of not very popular. Joseph Gordon-Levitt wants to do a high wire walk across the Twin Towers. I liked the movie. That 3D was crazy when you got up there on the rope. You like kind of felt like you were up there, and it was really strange. But I definitely like this movie. Yeah, I liked the second TMNT, Out of the Shell. Harold and Kumar 3D. I've never seen this one. I don't know. I really liked the first one, and the second one just seemed like they really went off the deep end, and this one kind of seemed about the same. I don't know. Is this one worth checking out, guys? I do have this one, and I have the trilogy pack thing. I don't know though. Turbo. I never saw this one. The slug that races or something. I don't know. Transformers: Dark of the Moon. I think this was the one. Was this the... Dang, that slipcover is loose. Was this the third one? I think they kind of brought it back a little bit. I think I like this one. I don't know. I didn't like the second one very much. Transformers: Age of Extinction. I don't know. I thought this one was kind of worthless. Really. I don't know if I ever watched the 3D version. This is a pretty cool set. Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. Love these movies. They're all a lot of fun. I have never seen, I don't think, any of them in 3D, though. But I picked up this cool collection. What's up, Dude, I don't even know how to say that. Top Gun. I do know for sure that I've seen this 3D version. The 3D wasn't great in this, but I really felt like the dogfights and a lot of the stuff in the cockpits and stuff was pretty cool in the 3D. And when they were kind of flying, it really kind of gave you a good sense of space. Morocco, what is up? Titanic. I've never seen this movie. I honestly don't think I'll ever watch it. Titanic, about the sinking of the Titanic. X-Men: Days of Future Past. This was a Best Buy exclusive version. I can't remember what's all in this. Looks like just the standard Blu-ray there, and then a book or something. Yeah, there's like a book in there. Now it's stuck. Oh, maybe it's just art cards in there. But I have an unboxing up if you guys are really curious what's in there. You guys can search for that. I don't know. I didn't care for this movie, to be honest. I know a lot of people loved it, but I don't know. I didn't find it to be that enjoyable. Wreck-It Ralph. Love this movie. John C. Reilly, one of the best actors of all time. Looking forward to the sequel to that, for sure. He plays a video game character, and he's a bad guy, and he wants to be a good guy. Tron, is this called Legacy? Yeah, Tron Legacy. I don't believe I ever saw this one in 3D. I did see the 2D version of it. And, I don't know. I don't think it was that great of a movie. I do have trouble like seeing 3D. So a lot of times, even though I get them in 3D, I don't watch them in 3D. I do like to check out the 3D because I think 3D is really cool. But a lot of times I just have trouble even seeing the 3D. Got Wolverine. I never did see this one. Well, this was this crazy Best Buy exclusive version. It has these art cards and stuff in it. And was it a book? Some sort of book thing. Or it's, yeah, whatever. I don't know. Was Wolverine worth checking out? I think it's like probably the only X-Men movie I never saw. Or the Wolverine. So that's the 3D collection. We've made it through the Fox Slip icons and the 3D. So the last thing I'm going to go through today is movies that start with numbers. I'm going to have to take a quick break here and put these back in the box, get those out, and then we'll continue with the video. Okay, so like I said, the last thing we're going to do is the movies that their titles start with numbers. First one I'm going to do is one of my all-time favorite movies, The 40-Year-Old Virgin with Steve Carell. I got this cool, what were these, like the 100, oh yeah, the 100 Years Universal with the opening slipcover and the unrated version. I just love this movie. It's so hilarious, so much fun. I saw this in the theater like 3 or 4 times. I've probably seen this movie at least 50 times, where he's this 40-year-old guy who's a virgin, and his coworkers find out, and he just kind of gets into all these really crazy situations. Really funny. Seth Rogen, Paul Rudd, Steve Carell. Great movie. Let's see. All right. I can't remember. I have the Valerian Steelbook. I don't remember if that was in 3D or not. 40 Days and Nights. We got a theme going here. What is it, for Lent or whatever? He's not going to have sex for 40 days or nights. I don't remember too much about that one. 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Oh, man. Courtney Cox is in this. David Arquette, Christian Slater. Man, I don't remember this one at all. 300. Yes, I only own 300 on DVD. I've only seen this one once, though. It's where the 300 Spartans, were they Spartans? What were they? Yeah, 300 Spartans take on like this army of like hundreds of thousands. It's a pretty good one, I think, though. 2 Days. I'm not sure that I ever saw this one. I think I just got it because it had Paul Rudd in it. 1941. I've never seen this one all the way through. It's a Steven Spielberg movie. Has John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. I don't know. I just couldn't get into this one, though. It's kind of strange. 1408. I did watch this one when it came out. I remember I was super confused. Maybe it's a movie I need to watch again. About this hotel room. This is based on a Stephen King story. I don't know. It seemed to be pretty weird. 13 Ghosts. This is the original 13 Ghosts. I don't think it has the original date on here. Oh, 1960. Did this have it? This doesn't have 3D glasses. There's like one 3D scene towards the end or something in this one, I remember. Other than that, I don't really remember much about this. It'd be a good one to watch. Got 101 Dalmatians. Was Diamond Edition? Yeah, Diamond Edition. And we got the 101 Dalmatians Platinum Edition DVD. It's kind of funny because this one looks kind of platinum, I guess. That woman wants to... Is her name Cruella or whatever? Yeah, Cruella. She wants to skin all the Dalmatians to make herself a Dalmatian coat. Something like that out of them. It's a great kids movie about killing all these dogs and skinning them. Hey, are you talking about the original 13 Ghosts that I just showed, or that remake? Who was in that? There was, Chris Kattan was in it, and there was... Can't think of the other guy. I remember liking that one. It's been a while since I've seen it, but obviously very different from this one. 10,000 BC. I don't remember that one too well. 100 Mile Rule. This had something to do like if you were 100 miles away from your spouse, it wasn't cheating or something. I don't know. I don't remember it too well. 13 Going on 30. Never seen it. This must be the wife's. Just kidding. I love that movie. It's so great. 10 Things I Hate About You. This is a pretty interesting one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Julia Stiles, and what's his name? Heath Ledger. High School Kids. You hate horror movies. What? Well, was the movie in color or black and white? The Fifth Wave with Chloe Grace Moretz. I like this one. You know, I don't think it did too well, but I enjoyed it. Was it about aliens? Can't remember. I think it was about aliens. Oh man, I don't even remember. 30 Nights of Paranormal Activity with the devil inside the girl with the dragon tattoo. I know I watched this one, but just even looking at it, I can't remember. It was not very memorable, obviously. 30 minutes or less. I definitely thought this one was going to be better. And the most messed up thing is it's kind of based on a true story where these guys are going to rob somebody. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, the remake's interesting. It definitely, I think it had some good special effects in it. That house was crazy. But I haven't seen that really since it first came out. That's something I was just thinking about not that long ago. I saw a clip or something on YouTube and I was just like, wow, that was a crazy movie. Maybe I should rewatch that. 30 Days of Night, where the vampires come to this Alaskan town because it's night for 30 days so they can feed for 30 days. I don't think I did ever see this one. 3, this is that Dale Earnhardt movie. I never saw this one. My wife's a big Dale Earnhardt fan, so this is hers. 28 Weeks Later, sequel to 28 Days Later. I'm pretty sure I saw this, but I don't really remember. 27 Dresses, that's the wife's. 247 Degrees Fahrenheit. This is a horror movie where these people go into the sauna and they get locked in there and they can't get out. Pretty interesting. I don't remember. It's been, it's hard to remember these movies. You see them once 4 or 5 years ago and, you've watched 500 movies since. It's hard to remember all the details. But I kind of remember thinking this one was all right. 30 Days a Night was really great. All right. 21 Jump Street. This is the movie with Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum, where they're undercover high school students. I think I liked this one, but then it was like the second one. I was just like, man, that movie's stupid. I thought this one was fun, for sure. 21. This is this movie where Kevin Spacey is a college professor, and he recruits these kids to count cards for him, but he's not really a very nice guy. It was an interesting movie for sure. Okay, Jeff, that's much easier to say than whatever your username is there. 2047 Virtual Revolution. This is definitely an interesting movie, and I actually thought it was really well done, and I enjoyed it. It takes place in the future, and it's kind of almost like you're in the Matrix, but it's like you're in a game, and people pretty much just live in the game, and there's like a murder in the game, and the person really dies and whatnot. I really enjoyed this one. I do have a review up if you want to check it out. Okay, I have no clue what the meme is, if that's what you're referring to. 50-50, and this one, isn't it, Joseph Gordon-Levitt has cancer. I remember this one was pretty good, but I don't remember a whole lot about it. No, I'm sorry. I don't know what the My Name is Jeff meme is. Yeah. 8 Seconds. I've never seen this one. It's a bull riding one with Luke Perry. Sorry, guys. I'm not cool. 8 Mile. With Eminem. I really enjoyed this one. Saw it in theaters, and I've probably seen it a few times since. It's kind of semi-autobiographical. They call it that because it's extremely loosely based on his life. Very interesting, though. 61. Is that the whole name of this? Or yeah, 61. This is about Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris going for the home run record, and how people didn't really like Roger Maris too much, and they didn't want him to get the record. It was a good movie. I definitely enjoyed it. We're almost done, guys. Can you believe it? The Sixth Day. This is that Arnold Schwarzenegger one where they make clones. And I can't remember what exactly the sixth day had to do with it, but like at the sixth day they had to kill him or something. And it's pretty interesting. That is this one, isn't it? Superstar Arnold Schwarzenegger is Adam, an ace pilot in the very near future who is having serious identity crisis. An evil corporation illegally cloned him. Okay, yeah. I remember thinking this one was okay. And the last one up, guys, we have the 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it. So this is a parody of Judd Apatow movies. You know, it's kind of funny. There's like a really disgusting scene in this one, but I think it's worth checking out if you guys haven't seen it. I might have reviewed this one, actually. So that is the entire Fox Icons 3D and movies that start with numbers, other than Steelbooks and kind of my section of movies I need to watch still. So that is it for this live stream. If you guys did enjoy it, or you guys want me to keep these up, it's going to take like 20 plus hours to get through the entire collection at this rate. But if you guys want to watch it, I will do some more. I'd have to kind of look and see what the next one would be, you know, if it would be like A and B, or, you know, ABC, something like that, and just try to get through them all, I guess, you know. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad some people came and watched and interacted with me and listened to me talk for over an hour about all these movies that I own and what I thought about them, and told me what they thought about them. It was a lot of fun. If you guys have like any kind of questions or anything like that, you know, I'm happy to talk some more, I guess. If you guys did miss any of it, it might not be up till tomorrow, but the entire live stream should go up to YouTube, as long as there's no technical difficulties. Nobody appears to be offering anything, so I think I will call it a day. Thank you again, guys, so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you haven't already subscribed for more videos, check out this videos and check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com. And I'll see you guys next time.